Our grandfather came to America in the early 1900s, 1912, and went through Ellis Island, eventually made his way into California, into the Lodi area.
A simple country boy that, it took a lot of guts for him to come to America, probably 16, 17 years old when he came, did not speak the language.
He always seemed larger than life to me, and I was kind of in awe of him.
He was a good man. He was a man's man, a man who gave his word, and you knew that it was given and it was going to be kept.
How do we learn how to farm? My dad said, get a hoe and start hoeing.
On-the-job training.
On-job training, that's right.
The vineyard was started in 1924, so the vineyard came first, and then after that market fell through, they decided, well, if we've got grapes, what do you do with them? Let's make wine. Hey, there's an idea.
We didn't have a big winery. We just had, well, an old barn, old hay barn is what we had for a winery. And
Well, we all worked here because that was expected. I mean, as an Italian family, it was expected for us to work on a farm, and we did.
My grandfather, I think he would be proud that the family is still together and still working in the wine business that he started over 80 years ago.
One of my first memories of Delicato and growing up is the hard work that I saw my father and my two uncles, Vince and Tony, and how hard they worked to make this company really what it is today.
We started taking over the winery in the 50s. We started tangling with the old man because we had ideas of what we wanted to do, okay? And I mean, he wanted to keep things real slow and easy, but we say, hey, we got to grow, we got to do this, got to do that. Well, it was kind of hard. Today, now we've stepped down, which we stepped down willingly because we had Generation 3 to step in, and it has been worthwhile in a sense that they've done things that we would never have thought of doing, and the winery is growing in leaps and bounds.
All of us cousins when we were growing up did various jobs throughout the years.
I actually started working at the winery when I was 5 years old.
I worked at the winery growing up. I worked every summer.
It's fun, and we all grew up together, so it feels like brothers and sisters.
I started in a wine business when I was 11 years old. We've worked just about every job in the company, which has been very helpful. As we've gotten bigger, it's nice to have some, a grounding in the business and understand the production side and the vineyards, and work with all the really great people that have come into the company over the years as well.
Every year, whatever last year's maximum was the New Year's minimum, and we just kept growing year after year.
Today, our company focuses on 3 different wine regions within California. The first being Napa, which is in one of the premier grape growing regions in the world. We think the Central Coast also provides a wonderful value and quality that you can put in the bottle. Being so close to the water, it produces a really high quality grape. And we also think that the Lodi region is a very, very good region for growing really high value wines. And so we kind of look at that as our quality triangle, and we really get a majority of our grapes from those 3 grape growing regions.
we never stop trying to make a better wine. No matter how good it is, we've got to make it better.
Regardless of the price point, I think our wines represent a good value. It's a function of hard work and a long-term investment in the business, and it's also a function of working with dedicated people who are really good at what they do in all aspects. So in producing quality or in controlling costs, you see all of that in a glass of our wine.
If I had to describe Delicato Family Vineyards, I would say it's about family,
Credibility,
Community.
Honesty,
Commitment.
Integrity.
Relationships.
Quality.
sustainability,
Innovation.
Fun.
And making great wine.
As we look forward to our 75th harvest, I want to thank everyone on behalf of the Delicato family for making us a success, and we look forward to 75 more.